Hello, where are my followers, my fans, my friends, those where are they? Those that always like to hear me, those that always like to listen to me because they know that I am saying the truth. Because I know they know that I am a woman that has passion, love for my people and for humanity. you know, so thank you so much. Please come in, come in, come in. And when you come in, don't mind sharing this program as well, because we will continue to do the needful. We will continue to talk, we'll continue to come out to educate, to lecture, to open the eyes of our people, Africans, my people, Mibo, as well. Good evening from my own location. Yours can be morning or afternoon. That mine is evening. Here is 8 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. Yeah. I would like us to just listen to all this thing. Africa, we need to wake up. Africans, especially my people, my Igbos, my Igbo people, we need to wake up. Africa, we need to wake up. My Igbo, Igbo, we need to wake up. We need to really wake up. Because if we don't wake up, this is the time for us to wake up. Oh, this is the time for us to wake up and do something. We have to start developing our land. We have to start. We have to take control. Our freedom is in our hand. Nobody can give it to us. Nobody can give us our freedom. We have to take our freedom. We have to do something. We have to develop our land. We have to develop Africa. Our freedom is in our hand. I am going to play some few things here for you to listen. I saw a post, somebody was saying, how did, because I always ask that questions. I do ask that question. I say, what happened? How did we lose it all? How did Africa, that they said, that civilization started from us and that we are the first in the world. How did we lose it all? I always ask this question. And I've done some kind of research and I found out that our people, we are so, you know, welcoming. We are loving. We are loving people. We are welcoming. Though we have traitors in our midst, though we have people that are sabotage, though we have people that are greedy, it's always in every society. Our ancestors welcome the Europeans, welcome them with a good heart. They did. They welcomed them with a good heart, not knowing that they have their own evil intention, not knowing. And somebody said, how come all the deities never kind of like fought for us then? What is this? Something happened here. How come our deities never fought for us then? And as I have done a little research, I found out that yes, deity can inform you that do not do this, do not go this, do not allow these people in, do not, but due to greedy of our people, due to greedy of our ancestors, because some of them were so greedy that they allowed, even when they were warned. Because now we've been warned to do this. You can be, the date can warn you to do this and do that. You don't want to listen. You want to do what you feel to do. At the end of it, you don't blame them. You blame yourself, because we are human. We have will. We have willpower. You see? So we have our right. We have our will. They can force. Like the creator of the universe can't force his will on us. He can't do that. He's going to warn us. He's going to tell us that this way you are going, this is the outcome. Our ancestors were warned not to, but they didn't listen. So they thought, no, these people have a good heart. They have good intention. They don't mean evil. Let us welcome them. And they came with tricks, greedy. They are so greedy, tricks to occupy and to take. They never knew we're gonna be the way we are. That we, their people, their own children will be in this bondage for years. They were warned. I believe so. That the deities in Igbo land, they warned them. Say, do not let this happen. This is what is going to happen. But due to many, so like the same thing that is happening now. Look at, I heard a story of Bianca going to take an office, going to take a position in APC. APC. Imagine the people that killed, that is killing her own people. You want to go and take powers, want to go and take position from them. The same thing happened then. Our ancestors, they warned them, do not do this, do not allow this. But they didn't listen to greedy of men, the greedy of our of greediness. Greediness made them to accept it, everything. Now let me play this. I don't want to go too much talk. I'm going to play this. Look at this lady, what she's saying. I believe that some of them are not happy what Africans are going through. A lot of white people, a lot of Europeans, they are not happy that this is what is happening to Africans. They wish that we can be great again. They wish African to regain their position. They wish African to have a good land, a good place. They wish that for us. Most of them, not those cabals which are in charge that is destroying humanity. Now look at most of them have a good heart. They are speaking and say this, what they are doing to us is not right. It's not supposed to be so. But are we going to continue for them to be like, are we not going to help ourselves? We have to help ourselves, Africa. We know the right thing to do. We do. We know. Those people that is holding us hostage, we know what to do to them. We know how to get it. But we are so scared that we don't want to, because we don't want to die. We are so scared that we don't want to liberate ourselves. So we are going to continue this way. See, so let me play this, then I will continue. I will say there's another one I'm going to play.
Europe is better than Africa is something that was put in your head by Europeans, but Africa has everything. Africa is super rich culturally, language-wise, food, resources. Everything is in Africa. Africans only need to take back control of their continent. I also met a girl from the Netherlands. She was also traveling. We met in Mauritania, and then we met in Senegal and in Gambia. So we came across each other several times, and we had this discussion several times. People were hosting us, and we would love to say, I'm going to host you when you come to Italy, when you come to Belgium. But people cannot come here because they don't get visas. And it's just bullshit. It's mind-blowing, this thing that people cannot just travel freely, because a lot of people I met my age, they don't want to come to Europe to stay here. They just want to travel as I do. But Europe is taking resources from Africa. They've been doing this for forever.
Did you hear that? They all know the truth. I'm telling you, they do. They do know the truth that Europeans has been taking resources from Africans. They do know the truth. They do know. But what can they do? It's left for us. It is left for us. We, the people, have to say, no, enough of all this. We, the people, have to decide and say, we have had enough. We need to liberate ourselves. But due to greediness, due to I want to acquire the money, you see them, they will come to you instead of to reject this money and say, oh no, money is not everything. I don't want this. All I want is our people to be happy, to live better life. What will make Bianca Ojuku's wife to go take a position, to go take a post in APC government, if not because of money? If not because of money, she sold her conscience because of money. What will make her to do that? What is the need? Why can't she say, no, I will not do that? You guys have killed my people a lot. I won't do it. What will push her into accepting such position? Look at what this lady said. She said, Africans, did you know that they're ripping us off a lot? They are the ones, the Europeans are the ones doing all this thing to us. They did it from the beginning. And how for decades they have been doing this. Are we going to continue to allow them to be doing this to us? Are we going to continue to allow us to be in this bondage that everywhere we are scattered everywhere? We are all praying and praying to get a visa. We all are praying to get a visa. to go to Europe. To get a visa, we are all praying for a fasting to go to Europe. But we are blessed. We are blessed people. We have a better everything about us. We are the one they said, all this when they say the Israel are the people. Israel are fake. They are fake ones. They are all fake. Research about it. And you guys should stop praying and saying, may God bless Israel, that whosoever that calls them will be cursed. You guys should stop praying that prayer. It is us, we, the people. We are the ones that are blessed with the thing that you heard about the milk and honey. It is us. What did they even have? These are the people that came from Russia and everywhere and occupied other people's land. And they say they are the one that God bless. If you have done a lot of research, you wouldn't ever pray, say, may God bless Israel. You can never pray that prayer again. You can never. Since I've been doing a research, my eyes are just opening. I will be shocked to so many things I'm seeing. I say, God, how did all this happen to us? We will all be brainwashed. We will all be manipulated with lies. We are all being indoctrinated with lies. That we are praying for God to bless Israel. And we that is supposed to be the one that are blessed people, that they pressurize their history. They pressurize history of us. And we are not praying for God to bless them. And anyone that curses them will be cursed. And you are telling me that we know what is wrong with us. Did you hear that lady says that Africa is blessed? Let me play it again before I play this one.
Europe is better than Africa is something that was put in your head by Europeans. But Africa has everything. Africa is super rich culturally, language-wise, food, resources. Everything is in Africa. Africans only need to take back control of their continent. I also met a girl from the Netherlands. She was also traveling. We met in Mauritania, and then we met in Senegal and in Gambia. So we came across each other several times, and we had this discussion several times. People were hosting us, and we would love to say, I'm going to host you when you come to Italy, when you come to Belgium. But people cannot come here because they don't get visas. And it's just bullshit. It's mind-blowing, this thing that people cannot just travel freely, because a lot of people I met my age, they don't want to come to Europe to stay here. They just want to travel as I do. But Europe is taking resources from Africa. They've been doing this for forever.
Do you see that person now? She's an European, but she's saying the truth. And when we that is saying it, you tell us you want to put fear in me and tell me I live in their country. And so what? If I live in their country, can't I speak the truth? Why will I be afraid to tell them the truth? I live in their country. They know that what we are saying is the truth. They do know that we are saying the truth. That we are not making this up. That is the truth that we are saying to them. So why should I be afraid? Because I live in their country, I cannot say something to liberate for my people to be liberated and be free just like them. So I will be afraid to speak out and say, stop stealing from Africa. Stop looting African resources. Leave us alone. But how can they leave us alone if not we that has to take the thing? We have to. We know what to do. We know how to get it. We know how to liberate ourselves. We know what to do with those evil leaders that we have over there back home. We know what to do so that we can be free and be free people. We do. But due to greediness, due to wickedness of our people, I don't know how our people don't used to be this evil and wicked. I don't know how with the wickedness, we love money more than any other thing. The love of money, as according to the Bible, says, is the root of all evil. We have loved money, and then we don't have a conscience any longer. We don't have it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to play this one now. Listen, I don't want to last long. I'm going to play this, so that because some people back home, they won't be burning their data. At least they can have data to watch. But let me take this out. I am coming. I'm going to bring this one. What this Mazi Dibia said now, he said it perfectly well. He said it well. I wish we all can wake up. I wish we all can, one word or that we have to develop our land. We have to develop our land, because if we are waiting for anybody to do it, nobody's going to do it for us. We have to. It is in our hand for us to do it. We have to. If you are waiting for Europeans, or waiting for Western world, or waiting for whosoever you are waiting for, or waiting for Trump to be elected, if Trump is elected, Trump is the same. They are all the same. Nobody is going to help you. All they care about is themselves. These people are so, all they care about is themselves. They don't care about you. They don't care. So don't think that if they elected Trump, Trump will come and give you your freedom. The same thing when they elected him 4 years ago. What did he do? They don't care. They will. All you do, you have to take your freedom in your own hand. It's in your hand for you to do it. You know what to do, but none of us is ready because we are all greedy. How can Ojukwu wife accept this offer from APC government? It's so shameful. Ego. Let me bring this up now. Where is Master Dibiaten? Where did I put it again? Bring this one. I know I have it somewhere. Okay, of this one. We had the lady. You see the people with good heart. See the way she said it. That Africa is very rich. Africa has to take control of their continent. She said it, oh, you guys have to take control of your continent. All we want to live is leave our continent and come to Europe. You think Europe is the best place to be? Even we here, it's not easy for us. I wish we can go home and be in our own country. We can't even to come on a holiday. To come on a holiday, we can't even come on a holiday because it's not safe. It's not safe for us to come on a holiday. Is it easy for us? Do you think we're enjoying life here? We are not. We are in bondage. We are in prison. We need to be free. We can't even go home. We can't even say you just want to book a ticket and go home and see with your family and be happy. You are afraid to go home because of insecurity everywhere. Oh God, Chineke na maham kogi si wedi. I don't know how. Oh yeah, I need to bring it up. What do I do now? No, not that one. How do I bring this up again? Can't remember. Oh my God. Okay, hold that. Okay, sorry. Now I'll bring it up. Okay.
You miss home.
I know. What do we do? See this young guy. He's been shouting and saying that we should support his vision. Nobody cared to support his vision about opening a research center that can give our people employment, our youth employment. Nobody cared to do that. You all have the money. Some of you have the money to support, but nobody wants to support him. And he's trying and saying, we need to do something for our land, for our people. Nobody wants to support. I played this, listen to what he said. And what he said exactly here, everything he said here, 100% correct. People, you guys can hate him. Christians, our brothers and sisters. You just have to take his word. Even if you don't agree with his way of doing, call himself a dibia. Listen to what he's saying. This is how you guys listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen to what he's saying. It makes sense. You don't say because he's fighting. He's fighting his own freedom, his own way. The same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fighting freedom. The same way some of you are fighting for. The same way he's fighting for freedom of Ndi Igbo too. But because you guys have tagged him, he's a dibia. So for that, you don't want to listen to him. For that, he's trying to destroy the Ndi Igbo. He's trying to do this. He's trying to do that. You guys are something else. Okay, I play it. Okay, go on then.
You miss home, but you cannot return home.
No, we can't.
Are you not in prison?
We are in prison.
Why? Because the dog tag called documents you need to come home is not yet ready for you to come home.
Okay.
And if you come home, you cannot return to your slave master. You miss Africa, but coming home is difficult. When you're watching Nollywood movie, you will see people eating abacha, ofe onugbu, nsala. People masticating oka and ube. You begin to salivate on TV. Do you know why? If you cannot find a good corn over there, if not GMO corns, which will do soon, you left the land of God. These are the land of the gods. Flowing with the milk and honey.
Exactly.
You run away because they've made this place very, very inconducive for us. And they entice us to come to their heart. we came into their land. The first thing they do is to milk you of 5 to 7 years, if not more than that. Illegal Aduro. They are using your human resource for penny. You are a happy slave. Now, all ye happy slaves, the reason why we must fight to make our land good is because of this. You are married. Let me be vulgar a bit. Sorry to say this, but I'm trying to push your consciousness. You got to their land. They gave you a reason that you must marry their women to crossbreed. You release your semen into them. You create a hybrid of human that may not want you again because the system will take that child away from you. What is happening recently? They will take the children and expel their parents back to Africa. You know the most painful one? For those of us married in Nigeria, and you have a abroad wife, if you want to call your wife, your abroad wife, you will tell your abroad wife that your wife in Africa is the maid taking care of your mother. I saw it from this guy's post today. I nearly laughed like that. You'll now be telling them that your biological, your first wife, your main wife, is a maid taking care of your sick mother. You are talking with your wife, and your abroad document wife comes, and you tell your wife, before your wife, you call that abroad document wife, babe. You call her, babe. You now tell your wife, take care of my mother. You cut the call, shivering and fidgeting. And at the end of the day, after this slavery, you come home. Instead of you to think of a way to open centers of research, the only thing you can do is to open chalets and be throwing wrapper of money. Egi Satana, those, some of you are working in the mosques over there. You come back here, open chalets where they will destroy our young ladies. You go to the club and you show off your money. You don't have money. It's because of conversion rate. John Chaman market, careful boys in weekend. Jari area, careful waka weekend. Joe Wete. Joe to go careful was genuine tire. It's because of conversion rate. Diego. And that is why the conversion rate is always working in the favor. That is the Ponzi scheme of the matrix. If not, no African, if $1 becomes $1, no African get over.
You said it all, Mazen Dibia. You said it all. You said it all. How did we end up this way, and how do we get out? How are we going to get out of this? It's for us to take control. We have to start, even as we are fighting for our freedom. I keep saying it. We have to start developing our land so that our people will stop running around. Crime will reduce. Our people are in the church praying for visa to travel to Europe, a place where they developed, and we know how they develop it. They develop it through getting what belongs to us. And all of us want to run away. All of us want to go. We that is here, I wish our country is great. I wish our country, we will not be here. You know, it's not easy. Although easy here, I want to know easy. All they are in safe, guys. Say, just look, all that is safe, guys. Let us come back home. So how do we do it? Yeah, this young man is crying for research center, where our youth will go and be researching about how to produce this, how to produce that, how to manufacture this, how to manufacture this. And all ears are deaf. Those our people that have this money, the money they have it. Some of us are blessed. Some of us are blessed with money. Should have listened and said, okay, how do we support you with your idea? All of us ears are deaf. It is our land that is going to go. It is our land, Igbo land. The land flowing with milk and honey. We are the owners of that land. That thing you hear about milk and honey, it is us. If you go to that people, they say they are milk and honey, they have nothing. They are just people that can gather themselves from all over Europe, and then went to that land and say it is their kind of God-given land to them. Forget about what we are indoctrinated to believe. Too much lies, too many lies. So when are we going to start developing our own land? The land flowing with milk and honey, it is our land. Igbo land is a land flowing with milk and honey. If you don't know, you know it. Enough, we have to. And we have to forsake about this greediness. We are so greedy. That is what killed us from the beginning. I want to play this. I think I'm going to play this and I'll end this program. Let me play this one. Then where is it again? That is what killed us from the beginning, greediness. They came instead of us to listen and know what these people are coming to do, because they come with offer, carrot and stick approach. They give you this and they take this. And we agree. They will say, oh, they are nice people. Then we ended up to be what we are here. These people did not even agree between themselves. Europeans did not even, they were all killing themselves then until they discover Africa, where they will come. They were not even living in harmony. They were not living in peace at all. The way we then, back then, our ancestors were all living in harmony and in peaceful people. They were all community inclusive. Then everything changed. Once they accepted what they're supposed not to, and they were warned, I believe so, that our Chukwu Okike, our day, those custodians that is managing, those custodians of those deities, they warned them because they told them that these things you guys are going to do is going to destroy. They don't care. They want, give it to us. We want that. And the end, here we are. Here we are. And they brought Christianity. And then what is going on? The Christianity they brought is not even favor. It's not even doing us good. It's the worst thing that can happen to us. We accepted it. We adopted lies. Lies, they told us. Lies. We accepted it. And it's even killing us, destroying us more, the more. It wasn't doing us any good. It was like they use it to brainwash us and make us to hate everything, and make us to be, we are kind of like inferior people. Let me play this, then I will close, because sometimes I feel so, I don't know. I'm coming. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this up and play this. It's all the way. God help us. I don't know. Mazi, you've said it now. They won't listen to what you're saying. They will all be calling you, saying you are looking for, you are this, you are this, you are that, you are that. Because they have brainwashed them. They don't care about themselves. All they care about, once you're not a Christian, once you're not a Christian, once you're not a Christian. That is what they care. Even the Christian they claim to be, the churches, they are opening. Nothing is there. It's not helping them. All they go there is when they see cockroach pass. Instead of them to go and use insect killer to kill the cockroach, they say it's demon, the Satan is pursuing them. It is demon, the Satan pursuing them. they will bind and lose. They will bind the cockroach. Everything is cockroach. Everything is evil about them. Everything. I thought I have removed this. How did I bring it back? How is this now? I removed this and I wanted to bring something else. Why didn't I replace? No, I removed this. Okay, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I just want to play the last one I play now. Then I will end the program. We'll talk. We'll do our best. Where is it? Oh no. Yeah, this thing is there. Why is it not coming up on my screen? Okay, I've seen it here. Hope it's gonna share. No, I'm sharing my screen. Oh no. Stop hide. How am I sharing my screen then? I'm sorry. Just a little bit. Give me a little bit time. Why is this not coming up to me? What's up? Okay, I have it here now. Okay. Yeah. No. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I am coming. I just want to expand it. I hope it's gonna be expanded. Yeah. Perfect. I have it right now. Okay. And then I go there. Perfect. Now listen. Play. Do you play? Okay.
Thing is white people. I know some people who are now called white find that shocking, right? We didn't call ourselves white. We weren't all members of one big happy family. Are you kidding? Have you studied the history of Europe? The history of Europe was about killing each other. That's what we did in Europe. We just killed each other before we figured out there were other people to kill. We just killed each other, right? I mean, that was the history of Europe. The English hated the Irish, right? Northern Italians didn't even think that Southern Italians were Italians. The Germans hated everybody, and everybody hated their ass right back, right? There was no team called white, no race called white, but all of a sudden, in the middle of the 1600s, there was. Why? Why was it suddenly necessary to create this thing called the white race? Well, because rich people can count, that's why. And so rich folks looked around, the ones that owned all the land, in the colonies, the colonial elite looked around and they realized something, that they were heavily outnumbered by African enslaved folks, by European indentured servants who were just one level above a slave, or other Europeans who weren't technically indentured servants, but they were still peasants, didn't have any money, didn't have any land, and they could do the math. They added it up and they were like, damn, we got to figure out a way to split these folks apart from one another or they're going to rise up and take our stuff, right? Because after a while, these black folks who were enslaved Africans and these quote unquote white folks who were poor Europeans are going to figure out they're all getting played by these rich people, right? So ultimately the rich figure out they got to come up with some way to get somebody in that group on their team. The easiest thing is to get the poor Europeans.
If you're a self-observant white person, you have to ask yourself, where the hell did we come from? I mean, there's some real fundamental differences between white people and any brown people on the planet. So I'm going to give you the latest science and some of my own strange theories on where do white people come from.
I don't want to play that one. Did you hear them? Did you hear it? They were all killing themselves before they now find themselves in Africa. We are Africans. Say, oh, you're welcome. We allowed you in. Come in. You're welcome. You didn't know that you're allowing people that doesn't have a good heart in. And at the end, you have become a trash. They are now looking at you as nothing. Look at how we are suffering. Look at how they have made our even politicians, Africans, all these politicians, they have no conscience. They don't care about the people. They don't care about nobody. It is all about them. They don't care. But look at how people are suffering. Look at how people are good. The hunger in the land is unbearable now in Nigeria. And they still want to retain the power. They still want to continue to rule you. Yeah, this freedom is in your hand. If our people knows what to do, all those evil politicians that are making our lives so miserable, If you know where they are, you know how to get them. You don't come here and can start threatening me when I speak something, when I said my mind. You will come out and start threatening me and be threatening me. But people that you're supposed to do something and threaten that are making life.
1800s, there was no such thing as white people. I know some people who are now called white find that shocking, right? We didn't call our
people that you're supposed to be threatening and people that you're supposed to even go after, you can't go after them. It is me when I come out now to make my say this thing you guys are doing is not nice. You should stop it. You don't do it. This is not the right way to do things. You say, I'm going to you now I become your enemy. I have become the one that you want to come and attack. You want to come after. But your politicians are there. They are the ones that you need to go after. They are the one that is making your life so miserable. They are the one that is making you not to be who you're supposed to be. They are the one that is making you to run away, looking for visa, praying and fasting, going to the mountains, seeking for prayer to get a visa to travel. They are the ones. You can't do nothing about them. But when I talk, when I say that this is not right, you want to come after me and you want to be threatening us and be saying as if we don't have a right to speak. What we are saying, we have a right to say it. Have you gone after those politicians that is making your life so miserable back home? No, you can't do nothing about it. But when we talk, when we say that things are not done right, you come after us. Our freedom, Africa needs to take control of their continent. You guys have been shouting online. Look, when somebody say they need help, they need to develop research center. What do we have to do? We have to look into it and say, okay, how do we develop it? Because we can find out that this research center is going to help our people, employ them, and make them have something doing back home. At least they will stop this Mkpuru they are taking. Because this Mkpuru they are taking is destroying them. It's destroying our youth. It's killing us. It's killing our youth. If we get this freedom without our youth, how are we going to be? And when we have already, why can't you look into people that they know that they have this, all these evil politicians back home, all these people, they say they don't have a good heart. They are mean and wicked. Nobody. We are just a slave. We are being we are modern, how did they call it? A modern day slavery. That is what we are in, whether you like it or not. You see that lady, that white lady saying that Africa has everything. We have everything. Then we need to make our life and our children's life better. But no, everybody want to run away. Everybody want to leave Africa. Everybody want to travel out. Everybody is seeking for visa. Everybody every now and then. God, what is it? This is what they want us. This is how they want us to be into. And when somebody talk about your religion, you come after the person. You don't want to, because that person is talking about your religion, that they also give it to you. They also brought this religion and handed it over to us. Shook it on us and say we must accept it. It was what they indoctrinated us from childhood to believe. And then when you start looking into it, when you start researching and you say, no more, I want to research. I'm no longer going to think, let me research, because no matter how they say it's spiritual, we Igbos, we are more spiritual than anybody. We're the spiritual being. We are being spiritual before them all. Research, you don't want to research. When we talk about things that is not supposed to be, that this thing is wrong, this is not how it's supposed to be, this thing is really, really lies, they told us. He said, no, leave it like that. Don't touch about spiritual things. Spiritual thing is spiritual. And they're deceiving you. How can you continue? When are you going to wake up and say, enough, we need to take what belongs to us? We wake up by, even when we say about going back to your root. Going back to your root does not mean you are going to go back to those fetish, doing a fetish thing. No. Going back to your root is stop answering Oyibo name. You cannot give a child, you an African person will go and name your child a white person's name, a European name. It is not right. You are being inferior to yourself. You should stop doing a wedding they introduced to us. We don't used to do white wedding. We don't know what it is all about. All we do know is pay your bride price and then you take your wife. Once you pay your bride price and do a traditional wedding, you take your wife. Or you only pay bride price. You don't even need to do traditional wedding. Because if you don't have the money, take your wife. There are a lot of things that we were indoctrinated. We hated ourselves so much. All our culture, everything about us, we hated it. That is what I believe in, going back to your root. That is what I believe. Going back to your root, all the things that makes us not to be who we are. that we find ourselves to be so inferior. We cannot even be proud of who we are. Everything we are taking out, we are now, we don't like us, we don't like ourselves, we don't like nothing about us. And now tomorrow now they will all be celebrating their Halloween. If it's you now that is doing masquerade, the Christian that said they call themselves born again, we say it is evil. I used to be that too, because I was indoctrinated to believe that masquerade and all these things that we are doing, EDG, everything that is not, we shouldn't associate with them. Don't associate yourself with them. They are not, you see, you will not go to heaven when you associate with them. Associate yourself with all these things. That is what I was indoctrinated to believe. But thank God I'm free. Ekene diri Chukwu okike kere ụwa. Ekene diri ya, not all said to go free my brain. And after go back, I am not going to be that person any longer that you tell me that this one is evil, this one is evil. Everything about us is evil. Why? Because we hated who we are. We were indoctrinated to believe that everything about black people, this OG, the evil. We will continue to talk. If you like, you listen. If you like, you don't listen. That is your own cup of. Our people are waking up. Don't think the message we are passing is not entering. The message we are passing is entering, and we'll continue because many are called. Not all of us are called for this. There are people that are called. Few are called. Not all of us will be called to come out and be talking about what we are saying. Many are called, and we are doing what we're supposed to be doing, to be liberating our people. Oyubo Hanenwetia is getting to them. They know that in Africa, let me tell you, that on our two hegu, on our two the hegu self na in Africa, Tanola and Kahabuna, and Onako is wedding. Ayabo na yabo house, Africa Tetagodola, and Africa will be oma. Africans will have a good heart. No matter what, forget about what they make us to now become. We because of poverty and because of everything, our people started committing crime and doing evil. In Africa, from the beginning, from the ancient, from before, we are people with fear of. We love people. We have a good heart. We don't discriminate. We love everybody. We love to share our things. We love to share. That's why we allow them in with thinking that they are coming with good heart, not realizing they are coming to destroy us, make us to become trample on our feet. Make us now that when we are passing, when we are going anywhere, you in Africa, they will look at you somehow and they see you as if you are nobody. We are the first people that own this world. But now we are nothing. Now we are running out for our country. All of us want to run out from Africa to come and keep developing Europe. Then Africa, who is going to live there? This thing is this in the Israel, the same thing that is happening with us now. If we allow the Fulanis now, they will take over our land and they will say that they're owner of the land. The same thing, the people that call themselves in Israel, fake people everywhere, due to Palestine, due to that land and say it is their own. The same way they came in, the same way now, if we allow this in the Fulani, they will now come to our blessed land and take it and say it is their land. And they will start fighting us and say it is their land. That is what happened. And you are praying for them and saying, may God bless them. Bless fake people. How can God bless your job? People that me, I'm not saying too much. I've talked my own. All I do that. It's time for us, Africa, we need to take control. If you know this Mazi, what is it called? Mazibia. He just asked for our people. He just love our people. Don't think that because he's a Dibia, he doesn't need a Christian don't want to give money because he's a Dibia. But we that have we don't care about whether he's a Christian or not. Once you're an Igbo person, only Igbo cable. That one come first before this nonsense religion they brought to us. The identity come first. Who you are, that one come first. Forget about religion thing that they used to destroy us. They used to destroy us for us to start hating each other, for us not to love each other, for us to not to help each other. That is what it's all about. When you see but you are a menana person. All of us are into a menana. Because if you are not in the menana, you leave the land because the land belongs to the menana land. The land is a menana land. So you are also practicing a menana if you don't know. If you are not pricing nominal, when you want to go and marry, don't pay a bride price and see whether the woman, when the woman die, whether they will bury that woman in your house, in your compound, or they will bring that woman to their father's compound. Do it now if you are not Omena. You that is shouting, Omena people, Omena people. Do it. Let's see whether you bury your wife in your. Don't pay bride price and bury your wife now. If you are not pricing nominal. Yeah. If when you have your child, don't circumcise your male child. Oh, this is our men. This is who we are. That young guy, that young man now called Mazi Diba is now crying and say, I need the money so people to support me with research center so that our youth will have something doing. Because once and the idle man is a devil's workshop, our youth has become so they are into crime, they are doing all manner of evil, committing crime here and there because of hunger in the land. We have to support. If it's for them to open a research center, I saw one. That brother, thank you so much. You did very well. That brother now, look at that one. I posted it. You see, this is what we need in Igbo land. This is what we need in our land. We need people like this to come and make sure they have something. And our people, not when they open all these things now and employ you, you go there and be destroying it. That's why some people will not come. Make sure you don't destroy those things. Because you guys, I don't know what has entered you all. Evil has possessed you all. Who now is the conscience? Where is it again? Let me bring it so that you can. Let me bring it. Where is it again? Yeah, I'm bringing it now. That's one. Yeah, this one. This one. Okay. Yeah, it is. It says Bitcoin chief Gaius Chibueze is building a largest fence animal ranch in Igbo land. This is what we need. This is what we need in Igbo land. This is what we need. His latest venture, Ohaneze Farm, just welcomed 1,000 cows and 2,000 goats with a vision to expand to 10,000 cows and 50,000 goats within 3 to 5 years. I hope you Igbo youth, you will not go now and go and destroy this man's vision. You have to support him because all of you now, all you do, the evil has entered you all. Instead of you to go and support him and let him develop this thing, it's good for it to help you all. Some of you will now go there and be stealing. Some of you will now go there and be poisoning, to find a poison to give to those animals so that they will die. Have a good heart. You guys to change this, you are evil, because if you continue like this, if you guys continue like this, you are not going anywhere. This guy now is not opening, it's not opening a church. Thank God it's not opening a church. Like people will go and be opening a church, they will be, our youth will go there and be praying and be saying when they see cockroach pass, instead of them to use insecticide to kill cockroach, they will say they'll be biting and losing cockroach. That is the thing. That is what we have become because of indoctrinated Christianity they have brought to us. Thank God it's not opening Christian church. We don't need more churches. Enough of church. Enough of pulpit bandits using our people, scamming them. What we need is industry. And I support what Matthias is saying, because Matthias is telling you that we don't need any church any longer. What we need is industry. Our youth need to be employed so that we can be able to, crime can reduce. That is how other countries develop their country. And crime, they don't have much crime. An idle man is in the devil workshop if you don't know it. Thank you. I've said my own and I've finished talking. I will be coming when I'm off. I'll come and say what I want to say. Please share this program and like it. I don't know why you guys like this program. I'm telling you now. Share this program and like it, because you guys need to start sharing it. Start sharing. I know why you guys don't want to share, because you don't like Christianity. I don't give a damn. You see me, this course I have choose it. I'm going to continue to be saying it. I'm not going to change so that I'll be getting viewers. I don't give a damn. I know I'm getting viewers, even if it's how many viewers is people that I'm reaching. I don't care. I don't care. Whether Facebook pay or don't pay, I don't depend on Facebook money. I work and I'm happy. I'm getting money. I'm contented with the one I'm getting. I'm working and getting. So the Facebook is just a thing that I love to come and be doing. I'm telling my people the truth so that they can change their mindset. Religion has destroyed us, has destroyed Africa. Ujibo is now using their churches to sell, giving people are now possessing the churches they have, turning it to business centers where they are employing their youth. Our own is closing our bakery to go open church and then be praying and saying our daily bread, praying for daily bread. We have to do something. We have to open factories for our people so that they can be employed. And when they are employed, crime will reduce. That is how life is done. If not, we can't even try to go home. We'll be afraid to go home, because if you go home, you don't know who is going to come and say, I need their money, I need that one, and they will take everything from you. At the process, they might even kill you. I finished mine. Thank you. And so please share this program and like this program. Good night. I love you all. Remain blessed. May Chuko Kero bless you all. Africa, we need to take control of our continent. Especially, I don't even care about Africa. I'm talking about my Igbo people. My Igbo people, that is the one. Igbo, that is the one that I'm interested in. Africa can remain there. They don't want to wake up. That is their problem. But my Igbo people must wake up. They must wake up, because Africa, Igbo people will make Africa great. So we are telling Igbo people will make Africa great. So it's time for Igbo people to wake up.